All right, I'm going to walk you through the estimated pay tracker, another one of my favorite new features where we can set up a range of dates, pay period, and as we work and I track my income, Balance will keep track of where my cash tips are, my credit card tips, and my hourly wages. And this way, when I do finally get paid, I can do a double check, as well as Balance will help me forecast out as my paycheck is building. So let's take a look really quick here. So let's track a few incomes. I'll track one on the 15th. Let's assume, and income is always historical. So let's assume I made $100 cash tips and $30 in credit card tips. And maybe I worked 10 hours, and maybe I got paid $5 an hour. And so I can save that income. The hours worked, that's optional. You just need to enter in one of the fields. So either cash, either credit card, or either hours worked will suffice. All right, so I've tracked an income here. And let's track another one really quick on the 16th. We'll call it 200 in cash tips. We'll call it 400 in credit card tips. I'm gonna skip the hours worked here. I'm just gonna save that income. Now we're going to click done. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a pay tracker. So I know that at my place of employment, the pay periods are the 1st to the 15th. And let's just assume I get paid on the 15th, and we'll save that. And there you go. You can see this paycheck on the 12/15th, Balance is tracking it for me. And it lists out the cash tips, the credit card tips, and the wages that I made. Every single time I add an income anywhere on the 1st to the 15th, that paycheck tracker will add it into those subtotals. So let's create another one really quick just to show you. So you have to come back in here and we'll add a new payday. So now let's assume that this one's gonna be from the 16th to the end of the month. And we'll say, actually, given the holiday, we're not going to get paid until January 2nd. So I'll put that in place. I'll hit save and we'll hit done. And now what you can see is it's already adding up from the income that I entered. And if I add another one, let's say on the 27th, we'll make it really big so you can see the difference. 1,000 in cash tips, and we'll just hit save so that you can see that update. And you can see down here it changed to 1,600, and that listed it with my cash. So the other great thing that it does is based on the payday, which I listed as the 2nd, since that's in the future, Balance will also list that on my forecasts. So when you look at days in the future, of course, you're looking at forecasts. So you can see a yellow dot here on the 2nd. If I click into that, I've got quite a few things going on here. I have an estimated paycheck that's currently at 1,600. Again, that'll keep clicking up every time I track the income in that pay period. And then I've got how that changes my estimated daily balance. And all of this math includes the expense for my car payment that will also take place that day. So now I've got a good idea of my cash situation in the future, because Balance helps me keep track of that and predict where I'm gonna be on a day I care about. Thanks.